All right, even though it wasn't real football, it does feel like football is somewhat back because I did sit in front of my TV and watch football. And it was bad football, and it was backup quarterback football, and it was, really inconsequential football, but it's still football. And we did learn some things from the first week of the preseason. I can't really remember. I can't remember this many people watching preseason football before, actually. I don't know if you guys feel that way either, but it feels like more people are watching preseason football right now than usual. So I feel like we have a pretty good pulse on where things are at. So we're going to do some fantasy football drafts live on the show tonight with you guys, of course. To make sure we kind of keep our heads in the game in terms of the current fantasy football draft. What's up, Bo? What's up, Kalani? Good to see you. Dylan, what's up? Sunday stream, we go to Texas on Wednesday. So we leave Wednesday, and we'll be there from Wednesday through next Monday. So what up, Chase? What up, Luchador? Any chance Underdog's allowed in Louisiana? I have no clue. I know I technically they're on my shirt, but I have no clue. I'm not associated with Underdog. What's up, Dylan? Who are you taking at number 4 and number 8 in a rookie draft? I mean, Tet or Travis Hunter or Hampton at 4, and then at 8, probably one of the running backs. More starters are playing. That's why I agree. I thought actually a good amount of starters played this week in the preseason. There were obviously a couple teams that didn't play their starters. Like the Bears, I was kind of surprised. The Bears didn't play Caleb Williams at all. It seemed like most of the other teams. Now, I will say some teams were only playing like their quarterbacks and they were resting their receivers, which kind of makes sense. I mean, especially for younger quarterbacks. But, my quarterback, his pinky was sideways. So that was a good start. It's also not surprising at all if you pay attention to the Colts. So, okay, let's jump in. We can keep answering questions here because I definitely want to talk about everything that happened this weekend. But let's jump over and do some drafts on the site. If you want to get in a draft with us, I've got the link pinned up here. I'll drop it again down here in the chat. Create an account with code DOMAIN. You can get all of our site stuff for free, actually. And you can jump in a mock draft with me tonight. We'll draft live on the show. So let's go ahead and I'll drop the draft link in the chat, and you guys can jump in with me. And we'll just see how this thing shakes out and see if anything actually changed. There were some, I think the most consequential thing to happen this weekend were a couple of injuries, to be honest with you. So I'm interested to see how it affects these drafts. So I want to draft from my least favorite spot. Let's draft at 9. I don't love 9 this year. And then here's the direct mock draft link for all of you guys. You guys can jump in here with me. But drop any questions or reactions you had to preseason week 1, and we're going to go through and talk about all of it today on the live stream. So, also thinking about recording a video tonight with potentially recording a video with some winners and losers from the first week of the preseason based on injury, based on depth charts, things like that. Let me know in the comments if you guys think you would be interested in that video. I'm trying to decide. I feel like people would be interested in that video. Just kind of a recap of like only the big things that happened. Like, everybody obviously saw Shador, which Shador is probably not going to be fantasy relevant anyways. But what's up, A-Rod? Good to see you. Another day with no domain fantasy shower curtain. I know. We're going to get it soon. 2 more spots here, it looks like. Yeah, 2 spots. On a scale 1 to 10, how much of a sicko if I draft neighbors at 101? I'm in a league with a bunch of Cowboys and Eagles fan. I'm the only Giants fan. Yeah, I think 1 to sicko. 6.5 or 7 for that. 6.5 or 7, I think. So, all right, Bo got in. Awesome. 1 week to the Flock League. Yep, we are drafting. I think we draft Friday night. No, we draft Saturday, I think. So, it's going to be fun. Happy for Shador, 100%. Needed ESPN to stop slobbing his knob. Yeah, that's why I don't really... I'm not down for the Shador stuff. It just gets old, but, he played well. He looked good. He had some really good plays. We were watching it during a live stream. We got 1 more spot. Somebody jump in here. The link's right there. There you go. Frick. All right, let's do this. PPR is a 12 team. We're going to do 11 rounds this year and see what changed this weekend. So make sure you guys can see that okay. But yeah, that was really like the first preseason stuff where like, oh, shoot, was the Shador stuff. And look, I mean, if Shador is good, then it's not bad for somebody like Judy, right? I mean, that's good. Judy's really maybe Njoku. That would be ideal. But here's the thing. I mean, Shador was starting because they weren't playing Joe Flacco. And Joe Flacco evidently is the starter there. I have no idea why a franchise would start Joe Flacco in 2025. It is 2025. So, how much? This is a question we're getting a lot right now. How much does the Rashawn Slater injury worry you for Chargers players? Not much. I'm getting this question a lot, and maybe I'm missing something here, but like my honest thoughts on obviously it's not good for the team losing a left tackle like that. Not great. One of the best left tackles in the league, like all pro. Not good at all. But my thoughts are like, have we ever seen an offensive lineman of that caliber get hurt and it actually theoretically affect the fantasy production of the other wide receivers or running backs on that team? Obviously, Herbert's going to be under more pressure, but they moved Joe Alt to left tackle, so I'm not overly. It obviously sucks. It's not ideal. But I'm just thinking out loud, like, I'm not necessarily looking at that as like, yeah, Hampton's going to perform worse because of that. I'm not moving him down. Hey, injury. Oh, the Slater injury, right? No, I'm not going. I don't feel like I need to. I don't know if other people are saying that they are. I don't feel like I'm going to. It doesn't really change my opinion of him this year. So, and again, you guys can tell me if I'm stupid for that. That's, at the moment, that's kind of how I feel about it. I'm not really like panicking about that, so. I wanted the 49ers starters to play. Yeah, that one didn't really surprise me. Nico or Amon-Ra, I kind of answered that for you there, didn't I? I took Amon-Ra here at the 9, so. We'll see who makes it back, but yeah, I'm not moving him. I'm not planning on moving Hampton down. I'm not. So, who'd you take at QB? 12-man PPR, 1 flex league. When would you take a QB? Our strategy video is coming out this week with our full strategy for this year. We did a lot of research on it. Rounds 8 through 10 is where I like taking QB, unless one of the guys falls to you, unless one of the top guys falls, because they have been falling us a little bit, depending on who you're drafting with. So, Derrick Henry is one pick away from making it to us, but that's fine. So, I'll draft Bucky Irving here, and we can talk about Bucky. So, I think it's... let me look. Because I'm pretty sure Rachaad White... Yeah, it's a groin injury. That's right. So, he's having tests done on his groin. That sounds not fun at all. But Sean Tucker could be a winner from this weekend because of the Rachaad White injury. They'll definitely rotate him in, I think. But we'll see. I mean, that is honestly not a bad thing for Bucky at all, because you'll remember, I mean, Bucky was great last year. He's one of the most efficient running backs in the league. But Rachaad White was getting like 30-40% snap share every game, minimum. And they'll probably not let Bucky's not going to probably be an 80% snap share guy ever, but he might be like a 70 now, which that would be sweet, right? The draft I think is I can look real quick. I'm pretty sure those of you guys coming to the meetup will be able to see the draft board for the first time. The draft is the 16th, so I think that's Saturday, right? Yep. The draft is the 16th. The meetup is the next day on the 17th. Nice. Look at this. Wow. Holy cow. This is as balanced as it gets. Balance. Literally everybody, 10 teams now. We'll see where Jacob goes here. He could still easily do this. Balanced. 11 out of the 12 teams went with a wide receiver running back start. You guys are going to love our strategy video. You're going to love our strategy video. Where are you looking at drafting Emeka Egbuka? It's tough because he's being drafted right now. Like, it depends on who you're drafting with. In the Flock League, I mean, he's probably going to go 5th, 6th round in the Flock League. Probably 6th round, if I had to guess. And so, like, if he gets to the 6th, I'll take him there. Nathan got him in the 8th the other night. Like, I think that's great value. I'm a big Egbuka guy right now. So... yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Egbuka is going to be good this year. Hampton goes 3-3. So he hasn't moved down yet in the mock drafts, at least. Okay, I'm trying to think who else. Brian Thomas, I think, did play, right? Travis Hunter, I think, had 3 catches on that first drive, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, Travis Hunter played both sides of the ball. So, there's that. I don't know how good he was on defense, but I like Hampton, honestly. I think he's going to be a beast. I think so, too. Selling all my Bo Nix stock for Jarrett Stidham stock, man. I will say people are kind of jumping the gun a little bit about Bo Nix because of like one drive. How do you feel about McLaurin? I think he's going to sign and play this year for the Washington Commanders. That's been my opinion all along. I still think it's going to happen. Now, we have seen, I will say this, for McLaurin, he becomes a little bit of more of a risky pick in fantasy football because if he doesn't do camp at all or practice at all preseason, similar to Ayuk did, you saw Ayuk come back last year, and he absolutely sucked when he was on the field. And so if that's the same thing that's going to happen with Terry McLaurin, that does concern me just a little bit. Kamara goes there. So basically, it's Breeze here. Basically, and I don't really like taking Breeze here. I'm going to do it. I pretty much hate that pick. It's pretty much the one I made in my first draft, but I don't love that pick at all. But I'm not really going to be drafting a whole lot of Tyreek this year. Maybe that'll bite me in the butt. It very well could bite me in the butt. But if you didn't notice, by the way, on the mock draft platform now you can select multiple positions here, and that's really nice. So as you can see, I'm zeroed in on a couple different positions. So sucks. We would have taken Kamara, McBride, Harrison, Wilson all in an instant, and they all went. So this is where the 109 sucks, is if those quarterbacks don't go. So like Nate got Kamara because you saw Allen go and Jackson go, and you saw James Cook actually go. So James Cook, by the way, suited up, didn't play. So suited up and was like, yeah, I'm not playing. Basically, it's like, I'm not getting fined, but I'm not playing for you guys. Do you guys think James Cook is going to get paid? Is the algo sheet up going double running back? Yeah. Oh yeah, got the algo sheet up going double running. Let's go. Yeah, I have mine up too. I should have been looking at this. Let's do sleeper. The 10-team algo is up, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw that this week, but we need to update we're putting a new section in the algorithm this week. And it's like, instead of like the platform is going to be the flock platform. So basically it's going to be like, hey, if you're drafting against super sharp players or like based on our expert rankings, these are the best values according to domain. Because like that's what I need to do these drafts, honestly. Where am I at? I'm at 9. So one of the receivers I went, and then a running back or London, and then Brees was the target, and then it's Rice, Adams, or Kamara, and Kamara's obviously already gone. I'm pretty sure we should get Adams on the way back, and we do, and I've already done this. I pretty much already had this exact draft. I pretty much have this exact team already. I've already drafted it. I mean, I'm going to go Tet. Pretty sure I had Tet pretty high up there, so I wanted Adams so bad I would have picked him in the third, but I already have Puka. Yeah, I mean, I want Adams too. I literally drafted Amon-Ra, Bucky, Brees, and Adams in my first draft, and so I don't want to do it exactly the same. I want to try some different stuff. So, how do you like the Bucks ring? Yeah, whatever. I didn't like it. A little worried if he's being taken at the 2-3 turn. The Chargers ranked really badly in a lot of stats while he was not playing last year. Interesting. Okay. Judkins or Debo? Judkins for me. The update on the Judkins situation, by the way, if you haven't heard, he waived his right to a speedy trial. Some people think that's bad. Some people think that's good. And so whether, whichever direction you want to take that with Judkins, it could be good. It could also be bad. And so I don't know. I guess that's not really an update, but it is something. Because it means they could be trying to come to basically settle. They could be trying to settle that. So, and then he could get signed right away. It could happen really quick with Judkins. It could be announced that he's settling, and then he could be signed in on the practice field. More concern for Herbert's production. I could agree with this. Last year, he wasn't very fantasy relevant with him being one of the top pressure QBs, Feeder being in a similar spot. I agree with that. Love the 5th spot start. Who's at the 5th? TX Rash here, Neighbors Jacob start. It's one of the best starts this year. Maybe the best start. I will do everything I can to get that in the flock league. Couldn't pass up Brock. Yeah, he's getting to the point where you kind of have to take him there. That's like early 3rd is that point for me. What would you do in a super flex full PPR 12 man? I would take a quarterback in the 1st round. I would take my 2nd quarterback before the 5th. Definitely start with a quarterback. Is JSN top 10? I won't have JSN as a top 10 receiver this year. I probably have him at anywhere from 12 to 15. So, what's up, KT? Good to see you, man. Who's the rookie you think will be the biggest reach like Marv was last year? Well, it's interesting because really the only guy that could be is Genty, I think. And I don't think running backs, in my opinion, rookie running backs are a lot safer than rookie wide receivers, especially ex-wide receivers. I mean, we really should have seen the Marv thing coming. That really wasn't all that hard to... I didn't draft. Actually, I did draft one Marv last year just so I had one just in case I was wrong. But I like McBride over Bowers this year. Yeah, and the thing about it is, I don't blame you. At price, I like McBride over Bowers. So you can just wait. I like taking McBride in the third a lot better than Bowers in the second. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm probably not taking any Bowers this year. And I love Brock Bowers. He won me a championship in the Flock League. But I'm probably not taking a ton of them, so... Drop these membership prices to match Dynasty so I can bless the people. I got to figure it out. I'm sorry. I know. Try not to overreact preseason, but Brees's usage yesterday had me a little... Yeah, don't worry about usage. The one thing that I would be like, okay, this is valid with Brees Hall yesterday, because I watched that game, is I think Braylon Allen looked better than Brees did yesterday. What do you guys think? I mean, I thought Braylon Allen looked really good. Travis Hunter goes there. Actually, whoa. I didn't expect these guys to make it back. I'll just take Rice. Error making draft pick. Is that some kind of legal thing? I thought Braylon Allen looked pretty freaking good compared to Brees. Shout out to Nathan for Brower. I know, dude. I know. It was Nathan. Trying early quarterback and tight end going to be tricky at running. Yeah, where you at? Yeah, we'll see. I'm interested to see how you like it. I like seeing your guys' reaction. I thought the storyline with Brees was that Braylon Allen came in literally on the same drive as him and he looks better. So I don't know if we're overthinking Brees. I don't know if it's like, hey, Brees actually won't be good again, or if it's like, hey, you're stupid, Brees is awesome. I don't know. I don't understand. I just feel like the last 10 weeks of football from Brees Hall that I've seen, I'm not worried about the volume or the usage at all, especially in the preseason, but it's more just like, okay, yeah. Would you draft Genty and Hampton and redraft? No, not both of them. One of them, sure. Both of them, no. And we want to limit our risk with rookies. So I find myself drafting QBs and tight ends 10th and onward. I typically draft my tight end like in the 8th or 9th round, and I typically draft my quarterback in like the 10th. So I'm kind of with you there, Jacob. Where would you rank Mike Evans? I can actually tell you where I have him ranked. He's wide receiver 17 here. I think I have him at like wide receiver 20. We can look at my rankings here in a second. Okay, let's use the algo here. 6. So round 5, we got... Actually, no, we got Rice. He was our round 4 target. Godwin, J-Mo, and Caleb. Caleb's gone. J-Mo's gone. Godwin's there. So we could take Godwin. I'm going to take Montgomery. I need another running back here. I need to go third running back. I've got 3 receivers already, and so... So Evans, I mean, the thing with Evans is last year, when you look at Evans' production, he actually wasn't like overly productive last year. Like, let's just look. He was good, but on a points per game basis, I don't remember him. I guess he was 17 points per game. I guess... I just didn't feel like he was that good. Maybe I'm dumb. Here's the thing. It was literally 25, 10, 36, 11, 29, 17. He'd have 5-point games. He had a 7-point game. He's just so boomer bust. I think that's my thing. And so he did have hamstring issues, and that does worry me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I don't like hamstring issues. So Dylan, how do I like your start? Where you at, Dylan? You're in all these freaking things. There. Yeah, I like that. I like your start, actually. I'll be interested to see who your running back 3 is, but I think in terms of your top 2 receivers and running backs, I think you're in good shape, man. If you want to win the Flock League, you got to take Evan Ingram late. Dude, trust me, I know. I'm higher on Ingram than Nathan is for sure. I think he's going to be I have him ranked as... I mean, look where I have him ranked. Like... I have Ingram ranked as my tight end 5. So I have him over Njoku, Kelsey, Warren, Hawk, all of them. I'm with you on that one. I think Ingram's a league winner. We haven't released that video yet. You'll see it on the video. There's a video this week. We already recorded it. Judkins, sounds like they're laying the groundwork for a settlement. Honestly, the Browns' reaction to the situation is confusing. I agree with it. I think it's confusing. I don't think it does any good for them to wait at all. I don't know. Would you rather grab a quarterback or tight end in the 2-3 turn? Neither. I don't really like drafting quarterback or tight end in the 2-3 turn. Really, I don't. You like McBride over Bowers price? I think it's a no-brainer. They produce the same. Should I get Bijan, Waddle, Chubb? Or should I do this? Get Bijan, Waddle, Chubb for Achane, Swift, and Wilson. Garrett Wilson? I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would. I'm assuming that's a dynasty trade. I took Evans. He's a gamble, but the upside is always good. Yeah, no, I think Evans. I think where you took Evans is fine. Trust me. I snuck at the end of the season with 1,000 yards. It was very organized. I did know it was an organized effort to get him 1,000 yards. It just didn't feel like on a per game basis he was actually that good. But it was because he was so hit or miss. And so, yeah, Trash. I think you got a good start, man. If there's a settlement, is Judkins suspended? I think at this point he would be suspended, but not for as much as if there wasn't a settlement at this point because of the, Addison in the 7th is a great value. Did you guys see, you guys saw JJ McCarthy playing with Addison, right? I mean, JJ McCarthy was targeting Addison a lot. So I think that's something that we can, here's why I think Addison is a good pick this year, especially if he's going in the 7th. Number one, you're getting him at a discount because he's not going to be there the first 3 weeks of the season, which is valid because you're not going to be able to start him. Number two, I think he clearly has chemistry with JJ McCarthy. I've seen it in every clip of them playing together. Number three, I expect Justin Jefferson to be healthy this year, but he does have a lingering hamstring thing. And the second that he's off, I mean, Jordan Addison is a pretty high upside start every week in fantasy football. So a non-linear draft, 12-team PPR start 7. So a snake draft, what strategy? I would use the domain strategy. That video is being edited right now. Our strategy for this year, but basically not drafting, QB and tight end. That's pretty much the gist of it. I would just wait on QB and tight end and draft. I mean, you got to build around running backs this year. I think Evans is a high floor player, especially with the Godwin trade. I mean, he's not a high floor player because that I can say confidently because he does have a floor of 3 points every week. If you mean generally high floor, I will probably agree with you. On a week-to-week basis, not a super high floor. But yeah, as a general pick in fantasy football, sure, yeah, he's still not a terribly... I don't know. I think the floor could be really low because what if he's not playing? I mean, his floor at that point is not high at all. Okay. Reed goes in the 7th. Let's see. Whoa! Tons of good picks here. Heck yeah, I'll take Laporta. See, this is... well, I don't know what happened there. This is the point where, if you get a follower at tight end like you did here, I'll take Laporta here all day. And I'll see how I like my team after this, but I think this is great value in Laporta. If he makes it to me here, cool, I've got him. Unfortunately, with the way I built my team, I have 3 Lions on this team. So that's not really ideal planning on my part, but in terms of value, I do like it. So, strategy video, going to talk about different size lineups. I think in a 1-flex QB, elite QB isn't that bad. It does. It's not as bad as a 2-flex, obviously. And yes, we do talk about a start 7 versus a start 8 for drafting quarterback and tight end. It's still not worth taking one. It's still not. Is there a non-PPR strategy? Not that we're outlining in that video, but I think the non-PPR strategy is, I think you load up on big play upside guys and a touchdown. I mean, guys, I think Jordan Addison in a non-PPR is a great pick. So, not taking a running back in 2nd or 3rd just makes me feel so bad about my team. I'm at the 2 spot. I agree, man. I think you've got to take 2 running backs in the first 3 rounds this year. I think you have to. It's my first time going double running back and fishing through these wide receivers here has got me stressed. Where you at, Bo? Yeah, it did. You didn't really get, even if you would have gotten Sutton to fall to you, it would have felt a lot better. And here's the thing. It's not that you went double running back. That's actually not the issue. If you had taken a wide receiver in the 2nd, or what I would have done is I would have taken Kyron and then taken, Ladd, Garrett Wilson, or Marv. And then Rome Odunze would be your 2, Ridley would be your 3. You'd feel a lot better. The issue is not the running backs. The issue is with the tight ends. All right. He didn't make it back, did he? Nope. I wanted Judkins so bad. F. Okay. So we got our tight end. We don't need to even think about that. Flex spot guys now. Oh, man. Man, people are already moving ETN up. You can see that. We need to talk about that probably. We probably need to talk about that. Oh, I guess it's sorted by my rankings. I'll take Cup. Cup's ended up being not a bad value. I still don't like the pick. I just didn't want to take a quarterback. I should have taken a quarterback. Oh, well. Marvin Harrison Jr. versus Evans, redraft my wide receiver too. It would have to be Marv for me. Worried about him in redraft, though. He's unplayable. You can't predict the boom weeks like last year. Hopefully, with him getting better this year, that means he becomes more consistent. And so, but I don't know, man. I mean, I'm kind of with you. Marv's such a wild card. It's really hard to say, like, if he's going to be that good consistently or not. He has to sort of throw everything to Addison because JJ isn't practicing. Well, that's kind of my point, though. Like, I mean, yeah. The NFL won't make a decision until the legal process plays out. Judkins could be practicing with the team right now. He might get put on the... Yeah, I did hear about the exempt list thing. You can see a world where all the Addison clips are because he's in the JJ spot right now. I don't think so. I mean, Addison is making the same plays in camp, in games, that he's made for the past 2 years. It's the scheme for Addison. It's not the quarterback. It's not Jefferson. It's the scheme. They know... Kevin O'Connell knows how... He drafted Jordan Addison. And he knows how to use him. He knows how he fits in that offense. He has a role in that offense, and he literally is super consistent in that role. So, I don't think it's because JJ's out. I mean, Addison's a wide receiver too with Justin Jefferson playing. So, should I keep Terry round 6 or Judy round 15? Ooh, that's a good question. Judy round 15 is a pretty good value. But if it's a one keeper league, then I'd probably keep Terry, to be honest with you. They still want to lock down their second round pick. I know. Looking to trade Pearsall or Waddle for a running back too. Who should I be going after? I'm assuming you mean like in a redraft league or in a dynasty league. I'm assuming you're asking a dynasty question here. I'm not in dynasty mode right now. I'm sorry. But you try for you can try to trade up for Derrick Henry there. McBride or Josh Allen in a 1 flex 10 team. If I had to pick between, if you have to take one of them, I would probably say take McBride. I don't know. I don't like taking either of them this year. HN or CMC and PPR redraft? Well, let's check. HM by 1 spot. They're in the same tier. So, I mean, I like them both pretty equally this year. Obviously, they're going to have very similar outlooks and very similar risk profiles as well. So, new to fantasy, feeling pretty good after watching a lot of your content. Hey, appreciate you, Chase. Welcome to fantasy football. I can't believe you've never played before. Yeah, if you need anything, jump over in the Discord. It's free, and you can also use the tools on the site for free. So, hopefully we can help you win your league this year. It's gonna be a fun year. We gotta win our leagues too. Okay, Mahomes in the 8th is good. Yeah, I agree with it. Okay, we're not gonna auto here. We're not gonna do that. Man, I panic drafted Ayuk. It's not a good draft for me here. Not a good draft for me. So I will need to rebound in the next draft for sure. Not focused on this one. I'm all over the place with these preseason stuff. It's very true. Definitely leaning towards punting, tight end, going 1 wide receiver, 2 running backs in the first 3 rounds. Hey, Bo, do that. Do that. All of you watching, do that. Read the comment and do that in your fantasy football drafts, and then come back at the end of the year and be like, thank you for that. Trust me. We'll prove it to you in the strategy video. I have all the numbers that will be like, yeah, it's a no-brainer. You've got to take running backs. No-brainer. All the neighborhood kids are running around in my backyard. I can see them out my window in my basement. In our old neighborhood, we didn't really have kids. It was all old people. So there's a lot of kids in this neighborhood, and they're pretty funny. Thoughts on drafting HN at pick 7 and then grabbing either Nico or BTJ in a 10-man? I mean, if you can start with that start, I'm down with that. So, yes, I like that start a lot. I would have thought you would have had to take Nico or BTJ first, but you got to obviously know your league, so. Burton's a good pick. Burton had a catch or 2, I think, right? I think he had a couple catches. And Njoku goes, we'll take our quarterback now. I don't love my options here. I'm going to take Fields. Fields had a rushing touchdown. Yeah, I know. We will like that. Have picked 2 and 8 in my rookie draft. Am I crazy for wanting to take Hampton and Golden? No, I don't think you're crazy for wanting to take Hampton. Golden? I mean, maybe. If Igbuka's there, I think he's a smash. I think Harvey might be a good pick there, but Golden, I mean, Reed, so the other thing that we need to talk about is Reed could potentially miss the start of the year. So that's big news. I mean, if Reed's not available, that gives Matthew Golden a little bit of time to actually jump in and secure a spot there. So he didn't really do much in the preseason game, but I don't really care about that anyway. So, but Jaden Reed has some kind of injury. Yeah, a walking boot with a foot injury. Week 1 is in question. That's what they're saying. So, Nico or BTJ? I like BTJ this year. Listen, Nico could be the number 1 overall wide receiver in fantasy football. I guess I technically have Nico higher, but these guys are in the exact same tier. I feel safer with BTJ. Nico has higher upside. So that's why they're pretty much in the same tier for me. As long as Golden doesn't suck, he's going to be the clear 1. I'm not there, but I see why you are. I'm not there, but I see why you are. Addison's number 1 read with JJ's number. He's with JJ's number 2. That's true, but I mean, again, he performs as the number 2 read already. So I mean, I don't really care. Why do you have Warren in the bottom tier of your running back rankings? He could easily be the starter the first couple weeks because I don't think he's going to be fantasy. I don't think he's going to be fantasy productive. I don't think Jaylen Warren's going to be a guy. Even maybe the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're right, and you want to start him. But I'm ranking them for the entire season. I think over the course of the entire season, you're not going to want to start Jaylen Warren in your flex spot. So I got the Hurts AJ Brown stack in my home league. Could be league winning if they stop blowing teams out so bad. Yeah, I was going to say that's kind of the key. And if they really are going to need to throw the ball more. Do they know you're famous? Yeah, I'm not famous. Not famous. We'll definitely be going 1 wide receiver, 2 running backs in my real free draft league. These mock draft things are just good to try out. Yeah, I agree. If you guys want to get in the next mock draft, here's the link to do it. Create an account, code domain. We can get you in the next one here. We're about to start up another one right after this round finishes. And so look alive on that one. I need to have a better mock draft this time. I don't like this spot, though. I don't like this spot. I need to practice so much this week, and I'm going to practice so much this week. Do you believe wide receivers have more upside than running backs in a full-point PPR league? As a general statement, I don't think they have more upside. I think any running back has much upside. I mean, Jamar Chase obviously has the most upside of anybody, but Barkley has as much upside, and CMC has as much upside as any wide receiver. So, no, I think they have the same amount of upside. All my drafts, the one-on-one I've been doing tells me I need to stay away from that and go tight end early. Yep, I agree. I agree. Yep. You don't need to go tight end. I pick one as Jamar, then Bucky, and Bowers. Good question. I would go Jamar, Bucky, and then another running back. That would be my advice to you. What does Reed have over Golden? Good question. I mean, I don't know. I don't think crap. I autoed my second tight end. Whatever. Here's the thing. Golden just wasn't like, we haven't really seen Golden be that guy. So like, but Jaden Reed's not that guy either. I'm not super high on Jaden Reed either. He's going in the 9th round. I think it's probably where he should be going. So, all right, we end up 8th here. So we'll start up another one. Let's do it. Let's keep going. Full point PPR, 2 flex, 10 rounds. I'm going to draft. Let's draft at. Let's keep drafting from the end. I want to practice my worst case scenarios right now. That's what I want. I want to be put in the absolute freaking furnace right now. There you go. Jump in right there. So we do have tomorrow, while we're filling this up, a couple of things. We do have a league drafting Tuesday that is not full yet. If you want to get in the league for Tuesday, we do have some openings. You can join with the season pass over on the site. And we can get you in the league. So I'll show you how to do that real quick, but there's a link to get in the next league as well. And you get that with the season pass. Basically, right now we have our best deal. If you go create an account with code domain, sign up for the season pass, it's $34. You get literally everything over here on the site, everything. And you get our draft guides, you get the algorithm, which you can see me using here, right? You get full access to this. We have all kinds of different platforms, different 10 teams versus 12 team, things like that. Every draft spot has a cheat sheet. You get all that, and you can get in a league. So there's the link. Again, season pass with code domain, and we can get you in a league with us. So, all right, let's do this. I'm drafting at 10. I'm drafting at the end again. I hate the end this year, and so I need to just hammer down, and I need to try to figure out how to draft there. Okay. Is the flock draft going to be live streamed? It won't be. It's going to be a vlog. Mooney, that late's crazy. Mooney's a good pick. Did I finish strong at the 5? I thought you did well. Man. Traded Odunze for Harvey. I probably would have kept Odunze there, but it's all right. Finished second. Not bad. Yeah. I'd take it with a grain of salt, but I think 9's the toughest this year. 6 picks between 1 and 2 always feels like you miss out on your preferred picks. 9, I think, is probably the worst spot. I'm going to draft at 10 and see how it feels right now. Am I wrong for going Derrick Henry at the 5th pick? I don't think it's wrong, but I don't think it's wrong, honestly. I think Derrick Henry easily could be a top 5 pick. I think he's a great pick this year. So we'll see who falls to me at 10. On my second year doing fantasy. What's up, Sunbirds? I just learned I have the 11th pick in my ESPN PPRs. Best outcome, one of Puka, BTJ, Nico, and then Ashton, Genty, or Achan. Assuming you're in a 12-man, so let's just go ahead and look for you real quick. You said 11th pick. Yeah, so it's a 12-man. So we like Amon-Ra or Neighbors, and then on the way back, Henry, Nico, or London. Okay, it's our turn here. Trash says, I'll show you how to draft the 9. Yeah, I definitely need to do that, so. Okay. Let's go Brian Thomas here. Seems like most fantasy football channel only mock 12 teams. We can do a 10-team mock if you guys want to. I'm not opposed to that at all. Got pick 109 and 12 teams. Should I take wide receiver, running back, first round, and a half-point PPR? Running back. Well, at the 109, actually, you might end up taking wide receiver and then taking running back on the way back. So probably go wide receiver, running back. The turn is a little bit different. You're welcome, Subbers. Appreciate you, man. And you'll see why. See, I took wide receiver here. And we'll see which one of these running backs makes it back to me. Actually, I mean, whichever one of Christian McCaffrey or Derrick Henry makes it back to me, I'm just going to take. Both of them made it back to me. I have to take McCaffrey. I have to take McCaffrey there. If this happens in the Flock League, I will be taking McCaffrey. I'll have to swing for the fences if I want to win that league again. That's what I have to do. So. Never seen this receiver run. Yeah, honestly, you know, London's a little bit higher than he normally is here, but the rest of them, I mean, I think this is very possible in almost any fantasy football draft this year. So, thoughts on Keaton Mitchell? Well, he was playing the Colts defense, which is, man, I hope the Colts don't play a back as good as Keaton Mitchell this year because we might get screwed. I don't think Keaton Mitchell's going to be fantasy product. I think Derrick Henry's going to get all the work there like he did last year, all the work. He's a beast, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Look how beautiful this is. Look at picks 106 through 112 here. That is gorgeous. You guys are killing it. Look at you guys. Balance. The 3 spot goes Bowers again. All you guys are really following our strategy. We haven't even really released our strategy video, and you guys are already technically following the strategy that we think is the best strategy this year. So, Lad jumps in there. And we'll see. Here's the thing. Like, the problem with drafting at the end in a 12 team, like 10 through 12, is the 3rd round. So if I can figure out who I want to take in the 3rd round, I think we'll be good to go. Is this the OCD league? It does look like the OCD league, doesn't it? And we get another balanced start here. And again, the balanced start, we have kind of the definitions over in our algorithm. If you're over on the site, you should go check it out. Where is that at? It's above our player database. There we go. The balance is it says take 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs in the first 4 rounds. Really what I classify balance says take 1 wide receiver, 1 running back in the first 2 rounds. So, big run here. I'll see this. If I'm at the 1, if you're drafting at the 101 this year, which by the way, I think is a good pick this year in fantasy football, that's how I like to start. That's I think my preferred way of drafting there. Does the 1 wide receiver, 2 running back method apply to every draft position? Pretty much. I've tried it everywhere, and I like it everywhere. And so honestly, this is the only start like that so far, and we'll see. Like, I want to see people's teams after we finish this one. I think you can do it in any position, though. It's tough to do it here. That's why I don't like these picks, because that's my favorite strategy, and these picks, it's really tough to do it. And I'm getting sniped off. I mean, I don't know how when Nathan drafted, he got Kamara. Like, I don't know how you guys let him get that. So this is the problem, right? This is really the problem. That's the best strategy, and on the end, you fall out of a tier after Breece and Kamara and Hampton and Kyron. There's a huge tier drop, and so it's like, do I even take running back here? And so that's why these picks are tough. And so Evans goes. This is what I have to figure out. In order to actually feel good about this part of the draft, I have to figure out who I like on this end. Let's try this. Let's try Adams here. I like Adams a lot this year. And we'll see what these guys on the turn do, because they're in as tough a spot as I am in terms of the guys. I mean, Tyreek has been sliding in our drafts a lot, and so I'm curious. Like, this is expert. Somebody needs to take McBride. I could have taken McBride. Here's the thing. Every time I take a tight end up here in the 3rd round, I don't like my draft. Every time. It never fails. So I'm just not going to do it. But, Chase Brown, easy pick. Chase Brown already went. Chase Brown went a round earlier there, bub. Obviously, I would have taken him there. Yeah. Trade away Devon Smith for Travion. That's crazy, man. Said in like Hampton 2-3, but needed 2 running backs. Didn't see any better options. That's why he's good there. Yeah. I'm legit not kidding you. I think this is the best spot this year. I think the 101 is my favorite spot. That's brutal. That's brutal. I'm doomsday prepping right now. I can't not take a running back here. It would be a death sentence to my team to not take a running back. Is this sorted by my rankings? How far down do I have Henderson? I mean, it's not coming back to me. I have to take him here. I have to take Henderson here. And it may seem like a reach. Honestly, I need to just look at my overall rankings real quick and move him up. It may seem like a reach, but like, you'll see who makes it back a running back. I'll be screwed if I don't. And he is my next guy available. When you look at the guys that went, he is my next highest running back available. I have him at 17. So it's my overalls where I need to bump him up a little bit, because I have him here. I would easily take him over Olave. Worthy, I would take him over. He needs to be right behind Chuba. And honestly, Chuba needs to be up above all, pretty much here. And then honestly, Henderson needs to be in this mix too. So we'll go ahead and update the ranks there. But make sure that goes. There we go. Snipe me on Henderson. The 9 is cooked. Yep. I'm telling you, the 9, I don't like the 9 this year. Take Tyreek, and if he hits, he wins you the league. Has he still not gone? Has he seriously? Oh my gosh, he really hasn't. And what's funny is he's not even my highest ranked receiver right now. Traded Judkins for Warren. I think it's a fine move. Should have went Reek over Adams. I don't think so, man. I think Adams is going to outscore Tyreek this year. It's obviously just a rankings issue, but any combination of Brown, Hampton, Kamara, Williams, 2-3 turn drafting is 1-1 at the 1-1 is gold. I agree with you. That's the best start in fantasy football this year. In a half PPR, would you rather have CMC in London or AJB or Neighbors, Puka, Nico, and Henry, Genty, Achane in the first 2 rounds? Okay, you deleted it. I'm assuming you're going to re-ask that. You need to move the elite QBs up, please. No, I'm not going to. This is where I think they should go. I have the data. I'll show you on the video. Like, I really just in my opinion, I'm not taking those guys over the guys at the turn there. Do you have a favorite late round QB this year? Well, I like Baker, obviously. He's technically right. If we're going later than that, though, I think Drake May is a good option. I think Justin Fields is a good option. I think Jared Goff's a good option. Those are my 3, I think, so. Allen in the 4th is wild. Yeah, I probably could have taken him. But again, every time I do it, I don't like my draft. So I hope Henderson flies under the radar in my leagues and I grab him at the 4 or 5 turn. I hope you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if Henderson actually ends up going here when it's all said and done anyways, because he actually did have a good weekend. So Sutton and McMillan before Tyreek. Yep. I mean, Sutton outscored Tyreek last year. So that's not a hot take. Like, Sutton was better last year. Like, I mean, I can tell you by how much, but it might have been close. But Sutton outscored him. So I definitely don't think that's unreasonable. Like, I mean, Tyreek Hill was not good last year. He was a wide receiver 2. Sutton was a 1. Sutton was the wide receiver 10 last year. And 240 points. Tyreek Hill, 218 points, wide receiver 18. So, I mean, Sutton, I'm ranking Sutton above Tyreek Hill. Tet is obviously bold, but I'm very high on Tet. So, I just don't like Tyreek this year. I also don't love his relationship with his teammates right now. I mean, it just doesn't seem like that's a good situation at the moment. If he gets traded, I would move him up, honestly. MTSS loves his start. I mean, yeah. You've got a dream start, man. You've got a dream start. Are you doing any drafts on Sleeper with fans? Yeah, we're doing one tomorrow. Again, we got a live league drafting tomorrow. And if you do get a season pass, we can get you in the next league. That would be Tuesday's league. And so if you join a season pass with code DOMAIN, then yeah, you can be in Tuesday's draft with us. So, and if you're already a member, then go check it out on the Discord and get signed up. Again, it's $34 for literally everything for the season. Take advantage while you can and get in a league with us and get everything we have to offer. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Man, frick. That's probably who I was going to take anyways. I think that was my highest ranked player, so it works out. I saw another rankings question. Romo over JMO is interesting. I think JMO is a wide receiver 1 in Chicago, so it's obviously a prediction. It's a take, but that's my take. If you mean here, then I mean I don't blame him. I like Rome Odunze a lot. I think Rome's a better all-around wide receiver. I think JMO's a good pick this year, though. I think JMO's a good pick. Yeah, I don't hate the Hunter pick. I don't either. I mean, I think it's fine. I did take 2 rookies here, but I have BTJ. That's an awful pick. Again, I had to panic draft, so. And Olave goes. I would have taken Olave. Ugh. Man. I don't like this range at all. Not a ton of picks here I like. I'll take Flowers. I need a non-rookie wide receiver probably, so I'm going to take Flowers. Why is Caleb Johnson so high? Here, you mean? Probably because I think Caleb Johnson is is in a pretty good situation to score a lot of touchdowns this year in that offense, and so, yeah, I had BTG. I shouldn't have taken him here, but it's fine. I didn't have any time. I didn't realize I was on. Is Dak and Nick's good in a 12, man? Yeah, I think they're both good picks for fantasy. I think Dak's a great pick. What's your biggest bias to draft? Believing young players progressing, age decline, drop off, bounce back seasons, more opportunities, etc. My biggest bias? I don't know. I feel like rookies always overperform compared to how people. My biggest bias. What is my biggest bias? I don't know. I have to think about that. That's a loaded question. Quite literally, everything points to being out on Tyreek this year. I agree with you, Braden. I mean, his reception perception data was bad. Like, it's going down like he's just not that guy anymore. He's still hurt, too. I mean, he's still wearing a wrap on his arm. Drafted Sutton, just making sure. 12 PPR redraft. I have the 2-1. Someone offered me the 2-11 and the 4-11 for it. Okay, so let's put that into, like, let's just look at that this way. That would be like Achane for Kyron or Hampton and Kittle or Rice. It's fair deal. It's fair deal. I don't mind it. David says he'd take it. I know what my biggest bias is. My Lord and Savior, Bucky Irving. Man, you Bucky stands are something else. I like the guy, but holy cow. Oh, yeah. Shrink my camera window. Thanks. I can do that. Gotta be doing that, don't I? There we go. Have Genty, Hampton, Harvey, Caleb Johnson in a home league. It might cooked. You might be cooked. Unless all of them hit, you might be cooked. You took too many rookies there, Bob. What position do you like on the bench? 2 running back, 3 wide receiver, maybe QB or tight end, whoever falls. I wouldn't probably take a second QB or tight end. Most leagues, I'd probably just stack wide receivers and running backs. I tend to like stacking later wide receivers later. Occasionally, you can do a handcuff, but handcuffs are overrated. So, BJ and Hunter could both be top 20. Makes Hunter steal. Yeah, I agree with you. I think they could both be top 20. Okay, you're a Bucs fan. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's a valid excuse. I feel better about this draft. Okay, so here's what we've learned. We're learning things today. Adams in the 3rd, I feel okay about. If I get stuck here, I always have that as a fallback option. Henderson in the 4th, if I need to, I can reach on, and I feel good about it. I feel fine about where I took Henderson, honestly. So that's really good. That's really good to know, because I'm probably, if I end up on this side of the draft in the flock league, I'm going to need it. What were some of the rookies that didn't pay off last year? The most obvious one were Marvin Harrison Jr. Was Marvin Harrison Jr.? I'm trying to think. Who were the other rookies, guys, that didn't pan out last year? Neighbors hit. Last year was weird because a lot of rookies hit last year. A lot of them. That's not normal, but last year was crazy. Last year, if you drafted a ton of rookies in redraft leagues, you legit won your league because of it. Judkins goes. I mean, he almost made it back to us, and I would have taken him. So that sucks. And then, yeah, the running back drop off happened quite a bit. We haven't really talked about Pollard, but Pollard, you know, Tyjae Spears has a high ankle sprain, so. Oh my gosh. Okay, don't like any of this. Take Golden here in the 7th. Take another rookie. I don't love that, but whatever. Frozen got downs on auto. Not touching Colts wide receivers. Don't blame me. Most of them hit except the one everyone said couldn't miss. The great point, Charles. And it's true. That's also very true. Yeah. Coleman. I think Coleman was a good example of a guy that didn't hit last year. Caleb Williams was a good example of a guy that didn't hit. Rome was a good example of a guy that didn't hit. Adonai Mitchell didn't hit. Yeah. Yeah, this is... I agree. Laporta mid-7th is nuts. I got him. That's where I got him last draft, and I was like, that's a steal. Would you have taken Montgomery over Pacheco? I take Montgomery, yeah. Has Pacheco ever had a season as good as Montgomery's seasons? Just curious. I would think there's no freaking way. Monty's best season is like 264 points with Chicago. With Detroit, it's 221. What was Isaiah Pacheco's best season? 221. I think he got close to that. Yeah, 213. But the answer is no. So I don't think Pacheco gets the usage that he got the year that he was a running back too. Okay. Taking my quarterback now. In an ideal world, if I had more time, I didn't realize I was being stupid. I would have taken probably Ingram there. So I like Ingram this year. Favorite position to draft from in a 12-man? Right here. Number 1. My favorite position this year. Love it. My second favorite position? Number 2. My third favorite position? Number 3. Okay. Caleb was disappointing. You two will be better. Jonathan Brooks rip. Jonathan Brooks was 1. Man, I was big on Jonathan Brooks. I looked like an idiot for that. I didn't know he was going to tear his other ACL. My bad. Benson and Coleman were the only 2 redraft guys. I mean, I just named quite a bit of them that didn't, though. Rome didn't. Benson didn't. Coleman didn't. Adonai didn't. Caleb didn't. So, there's a couple. There's a couple. 213 and 14 games, running back 15. That's true. It was only 14 games. That's a good point. But I'm pretty sure Monty's was only 14 games as well. I'm pretty sure that his best season was also 14 games. So, it's apples to apples. Yep, 14 games. Monty has actually only played in 14 games each of his first 2 seasons in Detroit, which is why he has a fairly high risk score because he does miss time. I feel like I'm way higher than Tracy on people. Scadaboo was only running with the 2s. Now he's hurt. I think Scadaboo was running with the 1s a little bit, but he is hurt, and it's a hamstring injury. And so Tracy's not a bad pick here at this point. He's not, unfortunately. We've been fading. But here's the thing. Tracy is a running back in a terrible offense, and that is something you have to note. So But I agree, he's a better pick than he was. How's my team in the 12th here? I like it. I think he did pretty good, actually. Yeah. I don't like the Walker pick, but, you know, I don't care. Kyler goes. So we've had a big run of quarterbacks here. Oh, we might get a little bit fun here. Yeah, Rome, Marv, yeah. So, all right. If I'm gonna record this preseason winners video, who do you think were the biggest winners this year or this week for fantasy football? Who were the biggest fantasy football winners this weekend? Comments, go. Let's do a giveaway real quick too. Let's give away a spot in tomorrow's league. Let's do domain. Let's do domain 69 to win a spot in tomorrow's league. So, domain 69, no caps, no spaces in the comments, and the winner will get a spot in the league on Tuesday. So, Henderson, Harvey, Henderson, Sanders, Warren. So, lots of, pretty much all rookies here. Pollard, I agree, Pollard. Pollard's a winner from this weekend for sure. The man you sniped me on Henderson. Yeah, I was hoping Ingram would make it back, and he doesn't. Ingram's a fantastic pick in the 9th. Daniel, Indiana Jones. Frick, dude. Jackson Dart, I agree, looked good this weekend. Fields, Warren, Pollard. Yeah. Yeah, Fields had the rushing touchdown too. Pollard, obviously, because of injury, right? Harvey, I agree. Bronco. McMillan looked good. Should have caught that touchdown. It would have been sweet. I thought Bryce Young looked really good. I thought Bryce Young looked solid. Neighbors. Neighbors is always a winner. All right. Here we go. Okay. Trey Benson, Henderson, Harvey, Daniel Jones, Caitlin Clark. Shut up, Robert. Gosh dang it, dude. Frick. Caitlin Clark, though. Hey, Caitlin Clark. Love her. Which running back should I take instead of Walker? Either taking Henderson there or taking Tet McMillan or Sutton or somebody like that. I would have liked as a better pick, but still, you did really good. I've got to take a running back here. I don't know which running back I want to take. I don't like any of these running backs. I'll take Javonte. Ugh. I hate that pick. Again, you can. That's case in point. Stupid me right here. You cannot get to the 10th round and not have your 3rd running back this year, or you're cooked. You are cooked. Where should I have taken my running back? Let's find out. Tracy here would have been okay. Flowers, maybe I should have taken Monty or Pacheco. I just do that in every draft, but I mean, I should just do it shamelessly at this point. Yeah, domain 69, no caps, no spaces to get in. For a chance to get in the league, we're going to draw one winner is going to get in the live league on Tuesday. Again, you can guarantee a spot in the live league if you sign up for the season pass with code domain. Sign up, create an account, code domain, get the season pass, and then go over to the Discord and be like, hey, I want a league. You can draft live on the channel Tuesday night. So go check it out. Again, it's the best, literally the best deal in fantasy football. Mooney, Caleb. I always forget about Mooney. I have to rank him higher, so I quit forgetting about him. Sure, I'll take Andrews. I don't even care. We've got to move Darnell Mooney up real quick. Got to move Mooney up. Where do we even have him? He's not that low. Oh, that's Dynasty. I wonder if I have him that much lower in redraft. Where do I have Mooney? Holy frick. Okay. Yeah, he's way too low. I've got him a little to get. I'm an idiot. Holy crap, Avery. That's where I value him. I mean, closer to here. I can move Golden up a little bit after this weekend, I think. I need to just go through and redo my rankings after this. So Sean Tucker, I think, could be a winner. What's the questions for the live league? What time would it start on Thursday, and what's the buy-in? It's Tuesday. No, you're an annual motherflocker. No, if we have extra, you'll need to sign up. We already have the sign up a sheet on the Discord. And it's up, Cole. And if you're selected, then you're already in. So you already get access to the drafts. But if you want a dynasty draft, though, we have a dynasty draft coming up, I think, tomorrow. So end up at 9th here. Whatever. Don't care. Let's fire up another one here. Let's do a full PPR 12. Let's do the same thing we've been doing, but this time I'm going to draft at 1 because I actually want to have a good draft for once in my life. So bang, bang. There you go. In the comments, jump in. We'll do another one here. Keep going. Keep answering questions. Just hanging out. Domain 69 in the chat to win a spot in the Tuesday live league that I am commissioning. I want to do it. Who's down? Hey, who in the comments is down for a high stakes league? Who's down for a high stakes league? I want to get in a high stakes league. I want to play in a big league. All right, here we go. I want to play in a $100 league. I would play in a 250 league, honestly. You can see Hampton being the big winner so far. Yeah. Kyron be going closer to 208, 204, 208 now. I mean, I think he should go with the 204, 208. He could, yeah. Actually, I think Kyron's a good pick in that range. Least favorite draft positions, 9, 10. Those are my least favorite. I like 7, but I don't like 9. Don't like 10. Oh, I'm on the clock. Sweet. All right. Can you do one of everything except 2 flex? So like 1 flex instead, TJ? I know, yeah. Okay, good. Okay, we got some takers in here. Cool. Haven't been able to get in a draft in multiple streams. You got to get in, BK. You got to be quick. I drop them. You got to be so fast with that thing, man. Yeah, domain. No E. No E. Get the E out of there, train. Domain 69. All right. Let's keep moving. Train's down. There we go. Yeah, again, if you do want to get in the high stakes league, join the season pass. I mean, you can get access to leagues, and you can potentially get in the high stakes league one with me. Code domain. The league's not even the reason to join. You join because you get literally everything on the site. It's $30. It's insane. It's insane. Mason says it's such a good deal that we're losing money on it, which he's onto something probably. But people love it. People love it though, so I think it's been awesome. Neighbors 107. One quarter. Oh, okay. I see. One quarterback. Oh, wow. Okay. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. Yeah, we might be able to do that. Drop a like. We need to set a like goal if we're going to do a 4th one here. What time is it? 8:06. We're 57 likes. There's 250 of you watching. Drop a like to support the solo stream. And also, we'll fire up another draft at 125 likes. We can get to 125 likes. That's like half of you. So drop a like. We'll do the next draft at 125. Also, you have to be able to win the giveaway, you have to drop a like as well. So college footballs, I'm so pumped for college football, man. My college football team is preseason number 19. So I think they're a little underrated right now. Love it. Yeah, like the stream. Let's get it to 125 and we'll fire up another draft here. So Chris was like 69. Nice. That's awesome. Okay. I mean, you guys are gonna see why I like this. You're gonna see by who makes it back why I like this pick. So make sure you like and subscribe so the bot pulls your entry. Yep. You have to subscribe to win. So we're at 83 now. Keep going. 125 and we'll do another one. You guys can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Don't watch college football. Man, you're missing out. College football's good. College football's nice, man. Chase Brown, my opening day of college football, the first IU game, my brother's getting married on that day. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I can't go to the first game. Need to get rid of NIL. Participation continues to drop. Yeah, that is sad. Don't think I've seen BTJ drop this low. Where did he go? 203, that's pretty good value. Yeah, I agree. You usually don't see him there. Jacobs, Bucky, JT. Brown at the 2-2 here. Yeah, that's high. That's high for Brown. That's higher than he normally does go. Yeah, college football's it's awesome. College football is awesome. Kyron. Okay, I'm going to try not to geek out because I know this is just a mock draft. But of course, the one time I drafted the 101, you guys don't take Bowers. Of course. You don't take Ladd. You don't take Jay. You literally took all the freaking running backs. I'm like, oh, I'm going to prove this is the best spot to draft from. Who do I take now? You guys suck. You guys, I think you do this to screw with me. Oh my gosh. Freak. Well, if your draft goes like this, it's not a good spot to draft from. Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking gosh, man. Are you kidding me? I'm going to draft McBride. Freaking screw it. Holy cow. I just wanted to have fun one time. I wanted one good draft. How did you guys suck so bad? You went MTSS. You went double running back. Are you kidding me? It's a good move, by the way. I'll freaking love your start. I love this start. I love this start. And I hate my start. No running backs. I might as well throw it away now. Oh my gosh. How many people went double here? We had 2 people go double. 4 people went double. I just wanted to have fun one time. I wanted one good draft, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Double running back might be the play. Double running back was the play last year, I think. I think this year it's actually not double running back. I think it's balanced. But we'll talk about that in our strategy video, which should be out very soon. So this is not what to do from the 101. Yeah, it's not. You know what not to do from the 101 is draft a bunch of people who take all the freaking running backs in the second round. Oh, my gosh. I guess I should have taken Kamara. Like, what do I even do there? That is brutal, man. Honestly, it's a pretty good looking start. It doesn't look that bad, but it's just not ideal. Holy cow. You guys triggered me there. Of course that happens. Yeah, it's a mock. Kamara at 26. Here's the thing. You have to take running backs. There's no other running backs there. Look at this. Look at this. 308. I don't even know how to practice. I can't even practice drafting with you guys because you guys literally like any player I like in any range, you guys are snagging them before they get to me. Which is good because you guys are good at this. It just sucks. So Cole said, screw it, grab Hendo and believe. Take Bijan with the 101. Should I take Bijan or Gibbs with the 101 instead? Yeah, I mean, theoretically, yes, I should have taken one of Bijan or Gibbs. I had no clue that would happen. I've not ever seen that happen. I've never seen Hampton, Kyron, JT all gone before the 212. Not once. And not in one draft this year have I seen that. So, yeah, in hindsight, I just... oh, man. I had no clue. Henderson does look good. I agree. I'm super bullish on Henderson. I like me some Travion. Would you give a 26 late first for Kamara? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm okay with it. My league 2 wide receivers are great starts, and we play with 3 wide receiver 1 flex. Yeah, this is a 2 wide receiver 2 flex, and so it's a bad start in this format. But somebody had to have fallen. Of course, the QBs fell. Who has fallen though? I guess nobody technically. We'll see who makes it back to me, man. But like, gosh, dude. Now they're all taking receivers. Didn't want 2 running backs, but the 2 go before. Yeah, double wide. I know. You go 2 running back far before you go double wide receiver. So Chuba goes. So I mean, this guy Oski Boy has the best probably start of this draft, and he took Henderson in the 3rd. So, I mean, we were taking Henderson in the 5th last week. Are we actually going to be taking Henderson on the 3rd, or are we just doing this because? What round? So I need to know this because I need to talk about this in the video. What round are we taking Henderson in, guys? Are we taking him in the 3rd, 4th round? We taking him in the 5th round? Comfortable starting Travis Hunter in week 1. Flexing? Yeah, I'll flex him for sure. Nebraska football. I understand your pain as a Nebraska football fan because I'm an IU basketball fan. It's kind of the same thing. But I feel like you guys are just stuck. And I don't think it's going to get much better this year. But from what I understand, the recruiting class is better, right? You still got Dylan. I mean, I was at the Nebraska game last year where we beat the brakes off you guys, and it was so fun. It was like legit one of the most fun football games I've ever been to in my life. Early 4th, 3rd is too early. 4th. Well, he's still moved up around now. So that's notable. Fair start: CD, Bucky Chase, Devontae Adams. That's a great start. I love that. Gotta get rid of an IL. Comfortable taking him 3rd or 4th when the draft looks like this. For Nebraska to be good. There you go. All right. Holy. Seriously, Kittle made it back to me when I took Bowers in this draft. I shouldn't get worked up. It's a mock draft. It's just the freaking principle of it. I'm done with this. I legit have to. I have to go double rookie running back there. I have to. Like, what else am I going to do? I don't love it. It's not bad, though. It's not bad. It's definitely the move. Like, I mean, I think you guys can all agree. I would have taken Kittle if I didn't have Bowers. But I have to go double rookie running back there. There's no other running backs here that I should take there. None. I'm not taking any of these guys there. 0. There's some good wide receiver values there, though. I wish I could have taken wide receiver, so. I know it's okay. I think you guys did it to screw with me. And it worked. You screwed with me. What are we at? 97 likes. Drop a like. If we get to 125, we'll fire up another draft after this, so. And again, domain 69, no caps, no spaces in the chat to get in the giveaway. We're giving away a spot in the Tuesday live league that I'm commissioning. And so you can do this to me in real life. And again, if you get the season pass here with code domain, you can do it in the link that I'm about to drop here in the comments. Then you can get in the league automatically. So. And again, that's Tuesday, and I'm commissioning the league. So just get the season pass, unlock everything on the site, come join the community, and we'll get you in a league with us. So Worthy Metcalf. What's up, Sting? Got a lot of natties. It's true. So do we in basketball, but I haven't had one in a while. Yeah, I know. That game was not fun for you guys. Dickerson carted off the field and couldn't put weight on his leg to affect Barkley's value if he's down for the season. I don't know. I didn't hear about this. Let me look into this. Holy cow. You are correct. Eagles 3-time Pro Bowl guard Landon Dickerson. Here, let's just pull this up so I can show you guys. That's threads. Card off the practice field, unable to put any weight. Not great. Not great. But again, like kind of the same thing as we're talking about with, Omarion Hampton and Slater. Like, am I going to move Saquon down my rankings because of it? Probably not. Is it good? No, not at all. It's not good at all. The link doesn't work. Really? When I go to the link, it pulls up this. If you already have an account, then you're good to go. And then you just go to my account, edit plan, boom. You could have passed on Bowers. Hasn't reached the breaking point. David, that's freaking crazy that you listen to us so much that you know like that terminology. Because that's not like fantasy football terminology. It's literally something we came up with this year, and it's in our strategy video. You're right. It wasn't his breaking point yet. His breaking point's early 3rd, so technically in our eyes it was, but I agree. I should have passed on Bowers. You're right. In a league with Nathan, might have to get in a league with Avery. You should. It'll be fun. We'll have a fun league. Gibbs over Barkley if Landon is out. I mean, Gibbs over Barkley no matter what. Gibbs and Bijan over Barkley all day, baby. Buckeyes going back-to-back. You could. They're good, man. Is there another way to join the mod? The link doesn't work when I try to sign in my Flock account. I drop the direct link to the mock drafts, and so just wait till I drop the direct link, Cole. But it's bad if I find myself drafting 3+ rookies every draft. It depends on where you draft them. If you're drafting 3+ rookies in the first 6 rounds, yes, that's bad. In the first 11 rounds, no. I mean, I would not have more than 1 rookie or 2 rookies in the first. I wouldn't have more than 1 rookie in the first 4 rounds. I wouldn't have more than 2 rookies in the first 7 rounds. Purdue greater than IU. IU beat Purdue by like 60 points last year, though. So how does that work? Better at what? Not football. I'm surely not football. But close. In the stream now. What's up, BL? Good to see you. Like the stream. How many likes we need to fire up the next one? Oh, you guys are close. We're at 109. We 110. You need 15 likes and we'll fire up another one. You guys are going to keep me on here tonight, which is fine. I'm fine to hang out. We had a good weekend of football. Eventually, I will have to record that video if you want to do that. Okay. Who made it back here? 7th round. I'm going to go Addison. 8th round now? No, this is the 7th round. Okay. Well, shoot. Don't like there. I don't like there, so it's here or here. Highest ranked guys, Downs, Godwin, Judy, Diggs, Pearsall, Reed. Okay. So here's something we're going to have to do right now. I need to move up in my overall rankings. I think in my running back rankings, we're fine here. No, actually, we're not. Pollard needs to come up here. Mixon needs to come down in my rankings. Good gosh, I do not want Mixon this year. But Pollard, was Pacheco there? No. So it's Pacheco, Jones, and then Mixon actually went before Pollard, but I would take Pollard over Mixon. So I'm just adjusting my rankings here. So I think he was a better option. Obviously, I moved Golden up. Oh, are these not my rankings? That's probably freaking why. There, these are, yeah, no, this is better. There, I've got Mooney in here now, thank goodness. Okay. Do you think Genty, Tet, and Hendo is too much? I still think that's okay. I think that's too much. I think it's too much. I think that's too much risk. Feels safe to assume the Eagles toned down Saquon for post-bye week / playoffs. He was still the running back 3 post-bye week last year. So, I mean, they didn't necessarily do that last year, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't think they do. I think they're going for the bye. You're still going to be contending for the bye after the playoff bye after when is their bye week? I don't even know. Has Hampton played? He played in the Hall of Fame game, which is funny because he didn't play today at all. I think Kamani Vidal who started at running back for the Chargers today. It was Kamani Vidal and Taylor Heineke at quarterback. So I either get elite tight end QB or fade it entirely. Yeah, and I would recommend not taking it. So I didn't end up too bad here. If you look at my team, my last flex spots are Addison and Pollard. Again, it's just the uncertainty in drafting 2 rookie running backs. That's the unfortunate part. But my team's not terrible. So here's the thing. That's kind of the thing about the 101. Even when this is absolute. If you're drafting at the 101 in fantasy this year, this is absolute worst case scenario for this draft. You still can salvage it. Because you can always just take these rookie running backs and reach on them if you need to. So, and I think they're fairly good picks. I think Harvey was the starting running back for the Broncos, which is funny because Peyton obviously listed him 5th on the depth chart. He was literally trolling everybody and he started him. But then Henderson actually didn't start for the Pats and Ramondre started. So they're already that comfortable in Hampton to sit him. I agree with you. I think he's the one there too. Josh Downs, the league winner. He goes super late in sleeper. Good take. I like Josh Downs a lot. I think we got to hope though that Daniel Jones throws Josh Downs the ball this year or we might be cooked. 117 likes. Drop a like. We're almost there. 8 more likes and we'll be good to go. How many rounds did I do here? We're not. Oh, crap. We have to finish this. I forgot to take the rounds down. We're doing 14. Frick. And I can't end a draft. Oh, well. How much should we read into ETN taking all 11 snap with the ones and bits by getting and Bigsby and Tootin getting 0? I mean, you should read into it some, I think. I think you should read into it a little bit. You know? They didn't want to risk playing Dobbins. We really think that's the... so you think Dobbins is the starter there? Did Dobbins not... Dobbins didn't play at all? I thought Dobbins was on the field. I thought he was dressed and on the field. I thought he got snaps. And if he did, then the reason... then if that's true, then Harvey was the starting back. I don't think it was a risk or anything. I think it was just that Harvey's the starter. I think he was on the field, though. I think he just didn't get many carries. They do know what they have in Dobbins. I agree with you. And it's not anything that they don't have out of Harvey in terms of being the running back one there. For the first couple of weeks, I feel Dobbins will start. Interesting. I'm surprised you think that with Harvey coming out and being the starter yesterday. I'm surprised you think that. I think Harvey could be the starter there day one. Obviously, it's possible that Dobbins starts, but beautiful. Frick! I already took tight end. I just perpetually screw myself in these drafts, don't I? Well, I think that's the play. I hate all these picks so much. I do not like any of these picks. I'll take ETN in the 9th. I mean, if he's really getting the volume in the 9th, sure. So confident in Harvey as starter? No. I just said I think it's possible Dobbins could start, but I think it will be Harvey. Doesn't mean I'm very confident in that. I mean, I think Harvey will be the lead back for the season, for sure. Dobbins won't be the lead back. Peyton put his stock in Harvey with the draft selection. That's 100% correct. That's exactly right, in my opinion. Ikbuka goes in the 9th on Sleeper. Yeah, I know, and it's ridiculous. It's one of the best values there. Took Mixon there. I'm willing to take risk with my high-end running backs. That's a lot of risk. It's a lot of risk. Oh, you're confident, Alec. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm not like overly confident, but I think he's going to be the starter. So I think it will be split. Well, here's the thing though. Every backfield is split. So that's really not anything new. You're trying to draft like while live stream, trying to train and assemble a firearm while blindfolded. I know. Are you doing another mock after this? We had 125 likes. We are. We need 6 likes. 6 people like the stream and we'll do another mock. So it's TBD right now. I accidentally did 14 rounds on this one though. So we're in this one for the long haul for sure. And then we'll fire up the next one. I cannot believe I did 14 rounds here. We need to jump over and do something else in the meantime. Domain 69 to get in tomorrow's, to get in the next live league. We're giving away 1 spot tonight. And also, again, if you want to guarantee your spot in the live league, then I got you right here in the comments. Get that season pass, code domain, and we'll get you in a league. It'll be the best fantasy league you play all season. There you go. $34. Use code domain when you sign up, and you'll be good to go. Nice Ingram pick. I would have taken him here. What do you think the best overall spot in Superflex is? Oh, wow. I honestly can't say that super... It's on Sleeper. We hit 125. All right, we're doing another one. I can't say super confidently in a Superflex league because I haven't practiced it enough. But I will say I think 1 is probably... I think a top 3 pick is probably a good spot in Superflex leagues. So... Man, I literally cannot believe that I did 14 rounds here. It is absolutely brutal that I can't start another draft. Or will it let me start another draft? It should. Oh, maybe it will. See if you guys can join this. I'll drop the link here in a second. Let me get back in my draft. Oh, that is the draft. Okay, sweet. Oh, well, does that mean I can't get back in? I wanted to finish that one. There we go. Not the pending one. The in progress one. There we go. All right, I think I can make the other one, so we're good to go. We'll jump over after this one. Do you have a short and simple strategy for CBS non-PPR, no flex, start 7, 3 wide receiver, and 5 bench? Woo. Short and simple? No. No, I don't. That's a pretty complicated. It's a platform that not a lot of people play on. Non-PPR is a format not a lot of people play in. 3 wide receivers not super common. So in a non-PPR 3 wide receiver, I feel like when you're drafting a 3 wide receiver, even when it's a non-PPR, you draft receivers like you would in PPR leagues because you have to start a bunch of them. So it's a start 7 and you're starting 3 receivers. I think you draft it like a normal league. Taking Malik inside this top 6 too much of a reach. I don't think so. I thought about taking him at 6 in a real draft. So am I good if I'm already in your motherfucker with? Yeah, Cole, you're good, man. You're good. Tank Bigsby just went. All right, we'll fire up the next one after this. I'm gonna take Burden here, and then I will take one of these boys. Let's take Goff. May almost made it to us, and we would have taken May. So, all right, let's jump over and do another one real quick. All right, let me share the link with this and see if it will let me start this draft. Here's the link in the comments. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, boom. Yeah, it is. It's an interesting, but I think because you're drafting that many wide receivers, I think you just draft it like a normal league. We'll see if it lets us start this draft. Looks like everybody's in. Oh, somebody swap with me. I want to draft somewhere else. Let me draft from 4. Aaron, I requested to swap with you if you want to draft from 1. 1's the best spot. I just drafted from here though. Somebody swap with me. Let's see if Aaron accepts it. Come on, Aaron. Come on, Aaron. What day do y'all coming to Austin this week? We fly in Wednesday, and the meetup is Sunday. So again, 1 week from tonight, we will be in Austin, and we have a meetup. And if you're anywhere close, or if you can fly on a plane, you should be there because we're going to be giving out free stuff, and we're going to be hanging out. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate you, man. You rock. Sweet. It does let me start multiple drafts now. Shout out to the dev team. That's so awesome because I did not want to sit through 14 rounds of that draft. All right, drafting for the 4 spot. Let's do it. Pull up the algo here. Have the algo help me. This is it. We've had bad drafts every single night this time. This is the draft that's going to be good. We're going to kill it this draft. I'm on the clock. Gibbs, CD, or Jamar Chase? Gibbs, CD, and Jamar Chase. Wait, first 3. Okay, yeah, awesome. Well, Bijan's the pick. We'll see how that works out. I'll take Bijan though. I want to try this. 1's the best spot after we all witness that meltdown. Yeah, I know. Melting down in a mock draft. That's an Avery Huffman special. So, and you get to see how tall Mason is at the beat up. That's true. Mason is a lot taller in person than he looks even on streams. He's towering over all of us. It's crazy. Wade, we're excited to see you, man. Really excited. 1 week, and we'll see you there. Excited to chat with all you guys. I loved the meetup last year. It's gonna be so fun this year. It's gonna be so fun. HN 107. That's a little bit higher than normal, but okay. Puka. Gibbs, CD. I know. Hey, I'm not letting it bother me. I'm cool, calm, and collected right now. It's all good. It's all good. Slack. Is this the last mock draft, or are you doing one more? Jacob says, Mason, I used your rankings for the first mock, and I had the best team. Okay. Oh, gosh. The flock draft is Saturday night. How many likes? We're at 133 likes. If we had 175 likes, we'll fire up another mock draft. So 175. We need 40 more. Yeah, whatever, Jacob. That's a glaze fest right there. You know it. Don't glaze him like that. I'm not getting into it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see Mason this week. We have fun. We have fun when we're all together. It's a fun group. Joe's in here. He's at 6. Awesome. All right. Okay. Yep. I know exactly what I'm going to do here. have a good plan. You cannot foil my plan. Here's the thing. I'm drafting at 4. I feel like you have a lot more flexibility. You guys can't screw me at 4 like you did to me at 1. So, are you still drafting the other mock? No, I'm on auto. I just did 10 rounds. So, draft is not live streamed. It's going to be a vlog. So, don't worry. The Angel Reese jersey is waiting. Oh, you just wait. You just wait, buddy. I don't even have to buy anything for that bit. I don't even, like, I've got everything. Is my, you know what else is waiting for me, Mason? Is my trophy and my other trophy. That's what's waiting for me. I'll gladly accept both. And they're both coming home with me. First thing I'm going to ask Nathan if he likes... Please, I am imploring all of you coming to the meetup. Please ask Please ask Nathan if he like about Matthew Golden. Please, just to screw with him and tell him happy birthday. It will be so funny. Yeah, okay. Lots of good guys here. I'm gonna Chase Brown. Let's start double running back here. I love it. Watch out for flying green objects. Angel Reese won a trophy too. That's true. She did win a trophy. But I don't really care who you call me. I'm gonna keep winning that league. So. And here's what we could do, Mason. If you really want to run with this, what we can do is, while we're in Austin, we can go to a gym and we can have a 3-point shooting contest. And the loser of the 3-point shooting contest can wear the Angel Reese jersey the rest of the year. How about we do that? Put your money where your mouth is. We'll see who Angel Reese is. We'll see who the shooter is. I wouldn't do that. I'd beat you by a lot. We could do it, though. I'm down. Mason better take y'all to some good barbecue. He did last year. It was awesome. It was awesome. The barbecue there was amazing, man. How do rankings change in points per first down league? They don't really, because it applies to all players. I mean, you can elevate some of the wide receivers with a higher average depth of target a little bit. That might be, you know, a thing to do, but I would say mostly stays pretty much the same. Okay, we're set up here to take a wide receiver now. I'll take JSN here. This is the best start of the draft. I told you we were rebounding right here. You think Caitlin Clark would take time of her day to accept an Angel Reese challenge below me? I mean, they play multiple times a year, but yeah. Okay, so you're scared. That's fine. That's fine. Just say you're scared, and just we'll leave it at that, and it's cool. I would be scared too. I'd be scared too. That would be a bloodbath. It would be a bloodbath. Which is fine. And again, I don't care what character I am. I'm the character that wins the league, so I'm gonna do that again. It's so funny that I ended up being the villain. I'm not a villain. Like, I don't know why they think I'm the villain. More people talk about Angel Reese, the richer she gets. Here's the other thing that's funny is, and Nathan says this is hilarious. I cannot stand that girl. I cannot stand her. I haven't been able to stand her since college. I didn't like Caitlin Clark in college though. I was an IU fan, and we won the Big Ten championship when Caitlin Clark was at Iowa. So. I mean, I was at the IU game where we played her, and it was legit it was so loud. It was incredible. It was one of the best games I've ever been to. So, James likes Angel Reese. Why is Achane going so high? Why is Jefferson so low? This is where Jefferson normally goes, and I think it's because of the hamstring concerns. This is very high for Achane. It doesn't normally go here. So, how do you feel about taking 2 committee backs on the same team? Say Tracy and Scatterbojangles. Not a huge fan. I think handcuffs are kind of overrated, to be honest with you, unless it's like insurance, like really late round insurance. I don't want one running back in a bad offense. I definitely don't want 2 running backs in the same bad offense. It limits your ceiling, and you're buying into an offense that's not very good. So I'm not a fan of that at all. You'll never see me doing that. So it's like 2 7th graders on the playground. Yeah, right now I'm the 7th grader on the top of the curly slide. So. And I'm going down the curly slide. It's gonna look real nice, guys. It's gonna look real nice. I've got the Flock League helmet right here, right? I shouldn't turn that way. I should turn this way. I got the Flock League helmet right here, and then my championship helmet, the big one, can go next to it, and then my other championship helmet. I don't know where I'm gonna put that one. I'm gonna have to space them out. I've got a banner too. So, thoughts on going Achane and Genty at the turn? I think it's a good start. I don't mind it. Only Reese I know is the peanut butter cup. That's very well played. I have Reese's Cup Klondike bars upstairs. Yeah. Sleeping on Achane this season? I don't think so, man. I've got him as my running back 7. I like Achane. Love go to meet up, but have a cruise. We'll watch all the Flockley videos and staying up to date with all live streams. Appreciate you, Kalani. Yeah, I wish you could come. Again, if you guys are anywhere close to Austin, I need you to be there and come talk to me. Seriously, come talk to Nathan and I. Come hang out. Come get drinks. Come get free t-shirts. Like, seriously, it's going to be a lot of fun. And you'll see all the other guys, too. Is Puka's risk not high enough to make him below Neighbors and Sun God? I think you make a valid point there. Don't tell Nathan I said that. Flockley helmet's tough. I do love it. And shout out Mason. He got us the Flockley helmets. They're freaking sweet. Does your website work better on desktop? Having a hard time on my phone. Yeah, it does. Actually, it works. It does work better on desktop, I think, in my opinion. It's definitely optimized for desktop. So I would get on desktop. Again, the season pass code domain will get you in a league. So go ahead and check it out. Again, you can, and if you're in a mock draft or whatever, then that's also you can see more clear, I think, on desktop. So all right, we'll see who made it back to us. Fabella took Sutton. Rice just goes before us. I mean, I don't love Mike Evans. Like, love him. But I think he's probably the pick here in the 4th. So I'll take Mike Evans here. Dynasty Red Draft right now, you take Hunter or Ward at the 1-5. I'd take Hunter right now. What do you think of Wright getting 1.8 yards per carry today? Does he fall in Dynasty? Jalen Wright? I don't know. He's not very expensive in Dynasty already, so he doesn't have that far to drop. I'm at pick 3. I'll do my best to snipe you. Do it, Trophy Stealer. North Carolina, so a small journey would be worth if I was available. Yeah, we would. Again, if you guys can swing it, we would love to see you guys next weekend. It's going to be so fun. So, Ginty's going to hurt Hearts in the first. I'm not talking about his preseason performance. I have PTSD from drafting CEH in the first years ago, and I may be biased. I don't drafting rookies in the first round. I think is a super dangerous game. I'm with you. Yeah, I don't think he has much. I'm not going to read into it too much. Let's see what he does next week. I like that he was getting the opportunity, but he obviously didn't have a good day. So Aaron kind of got stuck. Well, Aaron, see, here's the thing about Aaron. Aaron, you could have taken Kyron there, but he did the same thing I did, actually, and took Harvey Johnson. So, and I feel like you have to with your start. But you did have Kyron here. You could have taken Kyron and then taken a wide receiver, and you would have been in better shape, and you could have taken, like Terry or somebody there. But let's see who we want to take here in the Henderson went at the 4-5 here for reference. So that's a little bit more palatable. When is the Flock Fantasy AI coming out? Oh, I don't think we're working on that yet. I don't think I don't know how much the other creators are AI savvy. I know they use it, but I mean, I have a coding job, so I use it a lot. That's such a flex. I have a coding job. Oh man, what a hoss, right? How cool is that? Hurts, I probably would have had to take Hurts there, right? That's rough. Honestly, I know what's going to happen in this draft. I think Terry's the play here. Full rainbow draft from Joe. Where's Joe at? It is a rainbow draft. Yeah, nice. Is coding hard? It's easier with AI. Yeah, coding at first when you're learning a language, it's exactly that. It's learning a language, but I think it's fun. One more mock. You did snipe me. All right, yeah, we can do one more mock. We need 175 likes to fire up another one. I have to justify to my wife why I'm sitting on these streams for 3 hours. So 175 is our goal. We need 30 more likes. If you're a coder, why don't you live in Austin already? I'm not. Well, technically, the real reason I should live in Austin is because I'm a podcaster. Because all the content creators live in Austin. It's nuts. Do you like my team? I'm pick 2. Yeah, I do. I like your team. I think you've done pretty well. I like your double running back start for sure, Gavin. Okay, Travis Hunter goes there. Rome. I thought about taking Rome. I could have taken Rome. Maybe I should have taken Rome. I don't know. Didn't take Rome. Let's see how deep wide receivers are if this year really need my wide receiver too. Yeah, we'll see. I think it's better to do that than do that at running back and take all wide receivers. I'm telling you that right now. Is this your full-time job? Yeah, there are some content creators that live in Canada. They're missing out. It is my so I have 2 full-time jobs. This is a full-time job. I work 40 hours or more on this a week, truthfully. But I kept my full-time job because I'm a data scientist because it's all remote. I've never had to go in the office, and I like it, and I can swing both. I work a lot, but I don't know what else I would do. I mean, I obviously I still get to spend time with my family and things like that, but I managed to have a pretty decent work-life balance for having 2 jobs. So Nathan's full-time, he only does domain. His job wouldn't really let him do 2 because it was in the office. So healthcare worker, hearing the word code. Different type of code, not the type of code that I'm doing. Hope not. What coding language do you use? Well, it depends. Like, technically, I code in SAS, which is a data software, and that's all in C++. So technically, I can code in C++, but I like Python the most. So Pick 7's obviously the best team. I hate Pick 7. I hate my draft. That's the duality of man right there. Where are you at? I know your username. Hold on. I know your username. I know which one of these is you. You said it last time. Is it this one? Which one is yours? Realmless. I cannot. Oh, you're right here. I'm such an idiot. Holy cow. See how? Yeah, look, freaking. Look how smart I am, dude. Thought I could pick in time in Auto Pacheco. One more mock. All right, how close are we to 175? We're at 152. We need like 23 more. Do you ever work with the devs then? I talk to the devs a lot, and yeah, Joe and I have had some. Joe's like the lead dev. Yes, he and I have had pretty extensive conversations about some stuff like on the site, but I never have time to actually like work with them. I wanted to, but I don't have time. Yeah, I actually don't have a data science degree. I have an actuarial science degree, which is actually even harder than data science. So actually, it was a tough degree to get. Actuarial science was what I went to school for. So to be an actuary, which is all statistics and math, which I did do a lot of math. Double Eagles didn't want to do back-to-back double running back. Okay, let's do this. What's up, Nerd Burger? Okay, well, my prediction was that I'd get somebody here on the way back. I'll take Judkins here. I feel like that's the way to go. I don't have any rookies yet either. Appreciate you, Nerd Burger, for being a domainer. Tay says, when do we expect to hear news on the Rashee Rice suspension? I would guess within the next 2 weeks. That's just a guess, though. Risky 606 pick with Igbuka, but I like it. I like the pick, though. I had to take my 3rd running back there. It's Judkins. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. What are we at? 156. 19 more likes. It's going to be close, you guys. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. 19 likes in 4 more rounds. And then at that point, I am going to have to be texting my wife. She literally texted me as I said that. So you guys will decide my fate tonight. Well, I'm going to tell my wife, if they hit 175 likes, I'm screwed. I'll know soon. I hate it because I am leaving. I am leaving for Austin Wednesday. So my brother went to college, actuarial science, couldn't pass the final test. Actuary hard, Avery Smart, thanks. Yeah, I didn't use it. I didn't use it because I didn't want to do the exams. I didn't want to take the actuarial exams, so I was like, screw it. Okay, here we go. I'm glad I took my running back. Now we can go wide receiver, tight end, whatever. 7th round again. I'll take Laporta. If he's going to go in the 7th, I'll take him there. Does strategy change at all for keeper leagues? Take more rookies for next year upside as keeper. Absolutely. Like late in drafts, especially, yes. Commenting on my team like it's not cracking me up. Yeah, I know. I do the same thing. What's up, Sabre? Good to see you. Is your name actually Sabre? Because number 1, it's a cool name. Number 2, it just reminds me of the Office episode where Sabre buys a company and they call it Sabre for the first. That's like legit. The Office is so good, y'all. Does AR keep the starting job? Do you want him to keep it? I want to die. That's what I want, okay? So I don't want to be a Colts fan anymore. I don't want to talk about this either. Yeah, he probably keeps the starting job. I think they're going to go down with the ship there. And when I say they, I mean the head coach and the GM, Steichen and Ballard. All right, let's check the light goal. Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. Judy or Godwin? Yeah, you went Judy there. I agree. Yeah, Godwin's fallen. That's what she said. Exactly. for sure. Won't be first in the power rankings. Aaron will be first in the power rankings, but I'm in college right now for civil engineering. Thinking about taking my tuition and buying into big fantasy football. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. No. Please don't. Oh my gosh. That's where I got the name. Let's go. I freaking knew it. I was like, there's no way. That's got to be Saber, right? I'm from Philly and love being an Eagle. Yeah, whatever, Obi. Whatever. You and Nathan kill me with the Colts of love hate. We literally hate ourselves right now. Like, it's awful. The giveaway hasn't ended yet. Domain 69, no caps, no spaces to get in the league. Also, if you want to get in the league on Tuesday, you can do that. Just follow the link here, and if you join with the season pass with code domain, again, it's $34 from now until the end of December. Everything you need all year, the only website you need. You can get in a league with us as well, but you also have access to the Discord, everything on the site, $34. Sign up with code domain, we get you in a live league. Best deal there is right now. So take advantage. There's the link. Again, code domain, season pass. One of Laporta, yeah, he's a good one there. He's a good pick there in the 7th. So Hawkinson's on my do not draft list this year. I don't know why. He's icky. I'm trying to think. I can point out a couple people here that I've literally never taken in a draft. Hawkinson, I have not taken in one mock draft. DJ Moore, I did take a DJ Moore actually. I took one. Waddle, not drafting him. Who else have I not drafted any of? And I've just been like, I'll let other people draft him. Kenneth Walker, not drafted any. Lamar and Josh Allen. I did take a Lamar. I did technically take a Josh Allen. Not a ton of people like Hawkinson where I just won't touch them. Like, I just am not touching Hawk this year. Live, laugh, love, Saquon. Okay. Not an Eagles fan, but I have a Saquon jersey. I'll be wearing it next week. All right, good. I'm excited to see you guys. I'm so pumped you guys are going to be there. If we hit 200 likes, can you sing the Colts anthem inspired by Seth Erskine? No. If you want to see that, you can go watch Nathan on the Flock League last year. Do you like Ridley this year? I do like Ridley this year, yeah. Why do I make beautiful marketing things if you don't use them? We do use them. We use them in the video. I don't have it in here. Becca, if you drop it in the creative chat, I can drop it in here real quick. I just don't have it readily available right now. Link sends me straight. The link doesn't send me straight to the mock draft, and I sign in once nothing happens. It's not the mock draft link. I drop those in the YouTube chat. So the direct links are dropped, and they look a little bit different. If you have an account, you're good to go. That way, when you click on the mock draft join link, it's automatic. So Trash says he tried. Okay. We're up. Nice. 8th round? 8th round? I'll take Jaden Reed. No problem. No problem there at all. Not a problem. Judkins that high is insane. 6'9"? It's a nice pick, first of all. Second of all, it might be insane, yeah. I don't know. I think they're going to settle. I think they're going to settle with Judkins. But it's just a mock draft. And so here's the thing, though. Like, it was Judkins or Pollard or Mixon. Like, I'll take the high upside guy there. It's the 6th round. So I prefer him in the 7th, though. I agree. I have 22% of him in best ball, too, so I can say that. All right, fair enough. Yeah, but best ball is completely different. If you're playing underdog drafts are not fantasy football drafts. So team review at the 110. You'll be hurting at running back 3, but I like your draft. I like your start a lot. I like you got T. Higgins where you got him. Got sniped by taking Tracy and ETN before me. There you go. Is Amon-Ra a reach at 8? No, not at all. I don't think so. No, I think that's where you'd normally take him, so. All right. How's my team? I think it's great, man. Your team did turn out good, actually. Not kidding. Eric says, haven't taken Hawk or any QB tight end redraft format in the first 7 rounds this year, bearing a crazy value fall. I did take the 4th round Lamar. I don't know if that was the draft you were in, Eric, but... So I did do one. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. What is it? 9th round? That's fine. It's okay. That's fine. He's my quarterback 1. I'm good with it. Upside play. If this is a mock, you can't really stash him in any competitive league settings. It depends. It depends on how many starters you have, honestly. But I don't know, man. I mean, Judkins could easily hit at that value pretty well. I mean, all the other rookie running backs are going around and half ahead of him. If they settle and he doesn't end up getting suspended that long, he could be a huge value. So I think he's a good value. Agree to disagree on that one. 6 likes away. Oh boy. 12, 5. All right, here we go. 5. I like it a lot. You killed it. 12. Your wide receiver room's flaky with Tyreek as your 1. I would have rather had Devontae there, but that's just a preference. I would have rather had like Sutton and then Devontae probably instead of. But so you've got a little bit of risk at wide receiver, but overall, like in terms of enacting strategy, like you punted tight end and quarterback. I like it. So hated my Sharps pick. I panicked. Yeah, I've done that in multiple picks. Sabre, I do think Hampton's worth 2-3 return price. I think he'll be worth that at the end of the year too. So thoughts on my stinker? Yeah, I mean, I think I have the same thoughts as you. It's just not. The Puka Nico start's really good, but it's super risky. Like you could end up at the bottom of that league pretty easily. So that's why, even though you got really good value on Nico, it sucks that you actually took Puka. You should have taken Neighbors, and then you'd have the safety of Neighbors with the upside of Nico. That would have been a league-winning combination. But how do you know Nico's going to make it back to you is the thing. I don't like taking two Jags running backs. I don't like taking Cook in the 3rd. And I understand there are no running backs there, but I think I feel the same way you do. Why not Hawk? Hawk wasn't all that productive last year, even with a lot of volume. And so going in the 7th round, I think Evan Ingram outscores Hawkinson, and he's going later. I think Kelsey could outscore Hawkinson, and he's going later. I think Tyler Warren could outscore Hawkinson, and he's going later. I think Njoku could outscore Hawkinson, and he's going later. So I just think the guys going later could score just as many points, if not more, than Hawkinson. So I like my starting lineup for upside. Oh yeah, you've got an upside lineup. I love the Kittle pick in the 4th, by the way. I think teams that take Kittle in the 4th end up looking pretty good. I think Neighbors is safe. I'm not worried about the toe, Charles. It's a good question. I'm not necessarily freaking out about that. Maybe that'll come back to bite me in the butt, and it will kill me, but oh. Okay. All right. Well, how close are we? What are we at? 172? All right. I've got to jump off. We're live tomorrow, but Savannah wants me to jump off. So, and I understand because I'm leaving Wednesday. I'm going out of town. So I got 2nd in this draft. That's not bad. I did feel like I liked this draft a lot. I think this was by far our best draft tonight, so that's fine. We didn't technically hit it, so I don't feel that bad, but again, I've got a busy week, so I would stay on all night with you guys, but duty does call. So okay. Again, we've got let's draw for the giveaway real quick. The giveaway winner is Joe Colley. Joe, congratulations. I know you're here watching. You just drafted with us, so send me a DM on Discord, Joe. We'll get you in the league for Tuesday. But as for the rest of you, fun night drafting. We will be live tomorrow night again on this channel, and so make sure you're tuned in tomorrow. And I'm thinking about doing a video. Thinking about recording a video late tonight, and so spam the chat. Should I do a big winners video for the preseason and release it tomorrow morning? Let me know in the chat if you want that. But I got to jump off here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you tomorrow night. And again, season pass code domain. If you want to get in Tuesday's league, we can go ahead and hook you up with that as well. So appreciate you guys. And we'll catch you here soon. Later.